Welcome to Crypto Coffee Club. Today I'm going to show you how it's possible to make $100 a day trading crypto and using indicators such as Stonksy. Today I made two trades, one on Bitcoin, one on Ethereum. The Bitcoin trade took me around half an hour. The Ethereum trade took me around 25 minutes. You can see here where I bought Bitcoin and I sold up here and up here for a profitable trade. And jumping over to my Ethereum, you can see I bought down here. I took some profits here, and closed the rest of the trade out here, all in a profit. Going down to my order history for the day, you can see here my first profit was closed here at $22, $28, $41, $17, and $10. After taking into account the fees, it ended up being around $110 in profit for the day. Now let me jump into the charts and show you why I made these trades. Coming over to the hourly time frame on Bitcoin, you can see I drew a Fibonacci retracement from the low down here to the high up here. And that was at around 9 a.m. this morning when we reached this high. So I was waiting for price to interact with one of these levels here. And look at what Stonksy was suggesting to make my next move. Zooming into the 1 minute time frame on Bitcoin, leading up to the opening of the US market, which is the time I like to trade before, during, and after the US market open, you can see a few things starting to happen. Price here was interacting with the 78.6 Fibonacci level. And what we saw here, price was breaking below it, then breaking back up above it. And we tested it a few times, and then we formed a higher low here, and then a really bullish candle closing above that level again. Now, what else was happening here? A strategy I always repeat in every video. Price was coming down, momentum was coming up, so that was a bullish divergence. So I thought there should likely be some bullish activity in price soon. Now, what I really love to see, which gives me conviction to enter, is Stonksy going green here, and we closed above the 20 MA line, which is here. So that gave me the confidence to say, okay, maybe we could be entering a trade here. You can see I actually entered on this candle here. Now, the reason I did this, I was keeping an eye on the 1 minute chart. So Stonksy did go along, however, it closed the trade in the same candle and it didn't enter a new trade, but we went back down below this 20 MA, which could be considered bearish. However, we tested this 78.6 level again here and then closed right above that 20 MA level. So to me, that was suggesting price really wanted to go up here. And what gave me conviction to enter was going over to the 3 minute chart. And you can see that Stonksy was still holding green on this candle on the 3 minute time frame too. And it was continuing to stay in this trade. So that gave me conviction to enter. Now, I entered down here and I was waiting for price to come up to further key levels of support and resistance, but especially I was keeping an eye on the next key level of resistance, in my opinion, which would be the 61.8 Fibonacci level. So I had conviction to hold even above this point because we broke above it and we closed above this 20 MA. I thought maybe price could continue to move upwards. However, as soon as we started to go south again, we closed below that 61.8 level. Stonksy closed the long trade. That was enough for me to exit on both of these candles here. So all in all, that was 30 minutes of trading, around $50 made. Now let me show you my Ethereum trade. Zooming into the 3 minute chart on Ethereum, this squiggly line here is because I did the TA on my phone and it looks like we were doing a W pattern here, and I was just measuring what the breakout target could be if we broke the line of this W pattern, so hence it being a little uneven. However, what gave me confidence to enter here was a few things. Price was coming slightly down here. Momentum was coming up here, so we had a bullish divergence. This candle had closed above the 20 MA line, which again was bullish. So I entered on this candle here. And going over to the 1 minute chart, I had some confluence there. We could obviously see this W pattern, but again, we see price coming down and we see momentum coming up. So we had a bullish divergence on both time frames. Again, price was holding well above the 20 MA level, and most importantly, Stonksy had gone green and was holding green. And similarly on the 3 minute chart, Stonksy had gone green and was holding green as well, so telling us to go long. Now, I could have ignored all of my TA and just listened to Stonksy in this instance and performed slightly better in this trade, because Stonksy suggested to go long here on this candle, which is a much better entry. However, I like to get some more confluence when entering the trades and when I want to be a little bit more risk averse, especially with how the market's been today. So as with most of my trades, I take partial profits along the way at key levels of support and resistance. So my first take profit was here. My second take profit was up here. And then when Stonksy closed the trade, I took the rest of my profit out on here on this candle. And this trade took me a total of around 25 minutes, which earned me roughly another $50. So between the two trades, that was $100 in a day and less than 1 hour's worth of trading in the entire day. This is another example of how I'm using Stonksy in conjunction with levels of support and resistance, looking out for those bullish or bearish divergences, looking for closes above or below that 20 moving average line, and it's helping me massively with entering and exiting my trades. If you'd like to support the channel and try out Stonksy for yourself, there is a link in the description below. There's also a link for Market Cipher B below. However, I do believe Stonksy is introducing new upgrades such as momentum and support and resistance indicators, which I think will be really useful. If you'd like to see me try trades with any other pairs as well, I'm happy to do that. So please leave suggestions in the comments below. And I am thinking of doing some live streams where I live trade using Stonksy with my strategy. So if you'd be interested in that, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you everyone for watching Crypto Coffee Club.